This is Colm McGuigan for IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast. I'm joined today by one of the busiest men in Saudi right now, Angel Fernandez. Thank you for your time, Angel. How's things?
How are you, Com? Nice to see you. Finally, we're making this happen, eh?
Finally, we're making this happen. I've been hassling this guy for a couple of days while he's busy in Saudi, so I appreciate his time. Angel, we'll get right to it. Thanks for giving me some time, as I say, but it's a very busy week. How's preparation been going in Jeddah?
Obviously, the preparation, it has been good. It has been tough. It has been challenging, but all good. Fight week is here, ready to go, and it's all down to the big man. Like the pressure was in the preparation, in the training, and I think everyone, including Adrian himself, has done a good camp. So let's hope we finish on a Saturday with a big win.
How long have you been in Saudi preparing for this? Because it seems like a lifetime.
Yeah, 5 weeks. 5 weeks.
5 weeks of preparation. Obviously, bringing Robert Garcia on board to help with this camp. How important has that been for yourself and also for AJ, obviously?
Obviously, it's great, to have a man like Robert, with that amount of experience in world title fights. For me, up and coming coach, be alongside these coaches, in the past with Rob McCracken, now with Robert Garcia, it's only going to make me a better coach. So I trust my timing and enjoy my time, to be alongside these good coaches.
Obviously, this fight is the biggest in boxing at the moment. It leads on to maybe bigger fights down the road. How much does AJ want this? And is there a different type of pressure on AJ this time around?
Obviously, he wants this fight like he has never wanted before. I don't think there is pressure. I mean, a lot of people are saying, it's like, what's pressure for him? Like, the pressure has been on him since the first day he won the gold medal. So he deals with kind of like the sort of like pressure, from the public, from the media, from everyone saying, this is, I mean, so much pressure on him. I think the pressure was more on myself and the team and to AJ to put the work in what needs to be done, because the easy thing, not kind of like easy, but kind of like the easy part, let's say, is the fight. The hard part is the training. Is put yourself through hell, day in, day out, twice a day. Dealing with the ups, dealing with the downs. That's where the pressure is. Fight night is a culmination of what we have done previously in the camp.
What does AJ have to change this time around in order to beat Alexander Usyk?
Obviously, there is a few changes. There is a few talks between the team. He nobody else knows better than him what needs to be done in the fight in order to win. He's been with this man 12 rounds. He knows what things could have done better, and also what things has to kind of like got away. Obviously, myself and Garcia as coaches, we bring in different approach. It's not changing. It's just adding to his game. I'm bringing the old AJ back. That's what we're trying to do.
Obviously, we've heard a lot of Tyson Fury in the build up to this. Do you see that fight happening down the line, and do you think maybe it's all smoke and mirrors from Tyson Fury with the retirement talk?
Obviously, I don't like to talk about future fights. Our focus is on Saturday. Once that fight gets done, then we see what's ahead of us. But we don't look past this challenge, and the first challenge that we have to face is Usyk on Saturday. After that, we see what's next.
Moving on from AJ for a moment, obviously you've got a great stable of fighters in Fraser Clark, Richard Riakporhe, Kieran Malloy. Kieran and Richard were recently out. Unfortunately, you couldn't be in their corners for those fights as you were in Saudi. How proud of you were both men?
Fraser. I've been in Richard, when Garcia was with me, when we won against Turchi. Obviously, you know, unfortunately, couldn't be in the corner with Fraser and Kieran. But listen, I've got a good guy with me, Jay. You know, he's an unbelievable coach as well. People don't talk about him, but listen, this is about the team. You know, obviously sometimes the fighters that want me there, but it's about the team. Kieran has got a great dad that has been with him since day one in the amateurs. You know, he saw what he is now because of his dad as well. So let's not take that away from them. But I'm so proud of them. You know, the result has been great, the performances as well, and definitely there is more to come. You know, with Fraser and Kieran, both willing to learn. You know, and it's a pleasure to be their trainer.
Will the stable be joining you and AJ in Saudi this week?
Hopefully, well, Fraser no, because Fraser will be fighting on the 3rd of September, and obviously because of the traveling here, then traveling back on the morning, so at the end of the day, it's like 6-7 hour flight, then plus the amount of time they have to wait in the airport. You know, he ends up pretty much like a 10 or 12 hour flight. Yeah. And we discussed the situation, and he's going to stay in the UK preparing for the next fight. And Kieran said hopefully he will be here on I think either Wednesday or Thursday with Richard as well.
Okay, and obviously, you know, with the modern day coach, there's so many different responsibilities in boxing these days. You're in Saudi, you've got a whole stable over in Loughborough working away. You've got the pressures of social media on fighters now. How do you manage all this on a daily basis while you're in Saudi?
Obviously, I got a great team. You know, Loughborough University. You know, S&C coach, nutritionist. We're always in touch. You know, obviously, you know, in between the times when I'm training AJ, come back here, speak to them. You know, things that needs to be changed. How's the day been going? You know, what we're trying to do with Kieran in terms of weight. How did he make the way, etc., etc. So I've got a great team in Loughborough. You know. It's tough. It's tough because there for the technical part, etc., etc. But I fully trust the team, and this is all down to a matter of a few individuals. It's not just like only myself, So I am not who I am. I am who I am because of the team I've got behind me.
Angel, finally, before I let you go, because I know you're so busy and you're already giving me that eye as if you need to go somewhere else. So just quickly, what's your final prediction for Saturday night?
The final prediction has been the same since AJ came into Loughborough from day one, and we're going to knock this guy out. That's the way we train, and that's what we're going to try and do.
Angel, thanks a million for joining me, and I'm sure we'll speak again after a good victory on Saturday night. Thank you.
Thank you for your time. Thank you. Cool.
Yeah, I put my dad in the street against a heavyweight.
I've gone back to the dad. I've punched him a few more times.
There's 5 blokes outside my front door. Can you come and help me?
One hell of a fucking story, so stay tuned.
Welcome, Team Everlast, to the Team Everlast Fitness app. Download the Everlast Fitness app and find your greatness within.